I made 6 figures at 21, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same. No bullshit guide. I'm just a regular bloke. I've never done YouTube before, but I've made a success out of myself on Shopify doing e-commerce, and I want to explain from a regular person's perspective, not some kind of e-commerce guru perspective, exactly how you can do the same. So I'm going to outline as simply as possible, as short as possible, what you can be doing today to get to the same point I'm at. To not have to work a 9 to 5 anymore, to have the freedom to do what you want to do and work on something that you love. And hopefully you learn to love it because you build a better life for yourself. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same. So it all started off a couple years ago. I was working in a pub and I was deeply unhappy. Don't get me wrong, there was just good moments, but at the same time, I didn't want to be working for somebody else. I was tired of the late nights and I really just wanted something a bit more for myself. I love to travel and I'm very independent. I'm quite a bad employee because I'm not in it for the job. I'm in it for the money, and I didn't really care about what I was actually doing. So I worked a couple of different low-paid jobs, and at the same time, I was working on e-commerce, and I lost money on probably 4 stores before I succeeded. But I want to try and show you guys exactly how you can get to the same point without as many mistakes, because hopefully you can learn something from me. So like I said, I'm just a regular person. I was 19 when I started. I'm 22 tomorrow, so I've come a long way. In the last year alone, I've made $650,000 on Shopify when you add the returns back onto the revenue. And I've generated this through paid Meta ads. And that's really about it. I've had a few organic sales now that my business has been going for a bit longer, but mainly paid Meta ads directly to a store where I'm selling a product. People buy the product and I take the profit. So how do you get into e-commerce, and what is e-commerce? Well, you might have heard the term dropshipping thrown around quite a bit, and it can have a bit of a negative connotation attached to it. People will say like it's oversaturated, or it's a scam, or it's some kind of like guru get rich quick scheme. It really isn't. It's a business model in which the inventory already exists. Anyone can buy the inventory, but obviously you have to be in the know and sort of within that business space. You go in, you buy the inventory when a customer places an order. So it goes like this. You advertise the product. The customer goes onto your website, purchases the product. Only when the customer's purchased do you purchase the inventory. And when I say inventory, I mean that one item that they've ordered. You purchase that from the factory. They've already produced it. So all they do is ship it out to the customer for you. So you might pay the factory $60 and the customer might pay you $180. That's 3 times more than what you've paid for the product, and you pocket the difference. Now, obviously, the advert cost comes out of that too. So you've got to have good advertising to make sure that you're still profitable. But at the end of the day, it's as simple as that. So your next question might be, well, how do I find a product that's going to be successful? That is the hardest part. And the advice I'll give you today in this video, because I could go on for ages about how to find a product, and I might make a video about that soon. But the best piece of advice I can give anybody starting out is find a product that is useful. Don't be selling some like trendy, I don't know, moonlight that projects onto the ceiling that you see all the time. Like that. Bullshit, don't do that. Find something people need. Here's a great example. Toilet paper. It's not flashy. It's not fun. It's not cool. You probably think, oh, that's not a winning product, but it is. There's plenty of toilet paper companies making bank because you need to wipe your ass at the end of the day. And they're providing the solution to a problem that you have. So don't discredit the boring products, the house cleaning products, the toilet roll. I'm not saying sell those things, but think about the product you're going to sell in the sense that, is it going to serve a problem that someone has? And is it an easy solution? So when I sort of started thinking about it that way, it was really easy for me to find winning products because it was things that people needed and I knew would want to buy. And it might already be being done by other companies, but you just come in with a new price or a new angle or a new offer or a slightly different design, and that's how you make money in e-commerce. It's as simple as this. Finding a product people need that solves a problem. And by the way, you can find this on things like AliExpress, CJ Dropshipping, Zendrop. These are all sites that you can use to find the product. And Meta Ads Library, check out all of those. When you have the product, you build a website. through Shopify, I recommend. You run ads through Google or Meta, and then you're good to go. You buy the ads, people come to the website that you build, they order the product, you order the product from China for the customer and ship it out, you make money. It's a business. It's not a scheme. It is a business with a very, very low barrier of entry when it comes to money. The barrier of entry that stops the regular person getting rich through dropshipping is the time and the effort that it requires. You have to be committed to put the time in. But if you're serious enough about living the lifestyle that you want to live, you will find the time like I did. And you might have to do it on the side of a job, whatever. The job I worked was evenings mainly, so I worked during the day on my e-commerce store, and eventually I quit my job, and I was lucky enough that e-commerce happened to kick off for me at the same time. I was so lucky, and I'm very grateful, but at the end of the day, it comes down to hard work, and I believe that anyone that's watching this video can do the same thing as long as they're determined enough to do so. Now, that's it for today's video, guys. It was a really quick one. It's my first YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in paid one-on-one coaching, that's something that I'm offering at the minute. Obviously, there'll be limited spaces because I'm quite busy, but because I'm already doing it and I'm a regular bloke, just like anyone that might be watching this video, it might be really useful to have coaching from me because I can give you a very direct path to success very quickly compared to maybe like an e-commerce guru who's super busy, who's employing other people to coach you who haven't even done it themselves. So when you come to me and you want some coaching, I can give you a really quick, easy, straightforward method to make the same amount of money I've made through e-commerce. But yeah, it's up to you. It's going to be way cheaper than the guru courses as well. If you want to do that, click the Calendly link down in the description below to book a time with me. Like I said, no pressure. I'm not trying to sell anything, but if you do want coaching, I'm wanting to give a bit back to people, so I'm happy to do that with some of my spare time. And I'll release a video soon talking about other things like how to find a product, how to build a store, things like that that are just free value for people. So let me know. I hope it's been good. Drop any feedback in the comments that you might have, and give me a subscription if you feel like it. So yeah, thanks guys. Have a great day.